this is going to be a video that spans a few days. A company called Teddy Blake emailed me asking me to review their handbags. Now, I love handbags because do you know what always fits? A fucking handbag. I have loved handbags since I was 15 years in buying Vogue in Britain. The first thing I did when I got my first big girl paycheck was, well, weekend money paycheck, I bought myself a Donna Karan handbag, which I still have somewhere. I don't know where, it's here somewhere, but I still have it. I love handbags so much. Yeah, so when Teddy Blake emailed me, I was like, oh, because I have, again, this like the brands that stalk me on Facebook are now actually emailing me to. This is not the first brand that I am now doing a video of. I think this one is going to go up after my shoe video. So this is now the second brand that has been stalking me around Facebook ads and Instagram, that I have gone, oh, I love their stuff, but you know, one item is fairly expensive, so I haven't ever pulled the trigger, even though they are absolutely beautiful. So let's tell you a little bit about Teddy Blake before I open my box. I know what's in there. I haven't opened it yet, and I'm super excited to do it. So Teddy Blake is made up of a team of Italian designers that have been poached from well-known designer brands. However, Teddy Blake's price points are much lower than said designer brands, even though they emulate quite a few. There is a good few bags on there that are inspired by the Birkin, timeless design that's been around for now 50, 60, 70 years. So new collections out every single month with brand new designs. Like, between me starting to speak to them about doing a collaboration and actually choosing a handbag, there was 2 new releases in that time, and all of their handbags are made with the most top-notch leather and fabrics. Yes, they are leather. They are not vegan leather. Unfortunately, they are made of animal hide, but they do also have a canvas selection as well, if that's not your shtick. I know it's not for some of you, but for me, a leather bag will last 10 times as long, and will also, as it ages and gets used, it will look slightly weathered, but not in a bad way. It will mature. All of their Italian factories, these are made in Italy. They are not made in China or anywhere like that. Everything is sort of made with the timeless style of hand making and machine seaming. When they seam a bag together, they do use an industrial hand sewing machine. It's not an industrial machine that just runs through thousands of, bags at a time. It is individual bags being hand sewn with a machine. All of the knowledge they have has been collected over decades. The reason they can charge a lot less for these designer products is because they literally have their factory, and then they have their advertising, and they have people like me who tell you guys about their products. They don't have masses of shops or outlets or anything like that. They're only online. They don't have all the bloat in the middle, which is something a lot of designers do have, where they've got stores that they've got to maintain. They've got a big, massive staff worldwide they've got to maintain, but these guys have got an advertising arm and a creation arm, and that's pretty much it, which is why their bags, I think they were between $300 and like $600, I think, Australian. The very first one I picked out that was actually out of stock, which was a green one. I'll put it here. It was beautiful, but they would have had to have made it, and it would have extended the time even longer, because they do take time. They do take the time to make the product and take even longer. That's enough of me waffling. So the idea of this video is to take this bag to Brisbane. I am indeed going to Brisbane tomorrow. I'm getting my back looked at by a fancy dance specialist who is hopefully going to fix me in some way. And normally I would take my fossil handbag, which is filled with receipts and things like that. But today, I'm going to take everything out of that, put it all in the new bag. It's hopefully a bit bigger. I'm hoping it's a bit bigger so I can fit extra things like paperwork I'm going to need, if it's big enough, my camera, stuff like that, because I don't normally travel with you, but I'm going to take this with, and it's got this little guy that goes with it and stuff like that. So there's extra stuff I need to take probably in my handbag. I mean, I probably could fit it in my suitcase if it doesn't fit, but also, where's the fun in that? Basically, I'm going to be testing the straps on this bag, but enough of me waffling, let's open the box. Actually, it apologises for the fact that this doesn't come in a fancy box. They're supposed to come in fancy boxes. If you order one, it will come in a fancy box. They have apologised to me for not having a fancy box and given me a $50 off discount code. The fact that I didn't actually purchase this seemed to have escaped their notice, but you know. Okay, there's an extra little something in here that I asked for, which I was actually perfectly happy to purchase, but the lady said I could have one. Okay, so we are wrapped in bubble wrap. We'll get to this. It's just silly. It's just silly, but yeah. Okay. Okay, so this says Teddy Blake, New York on it. Now, I don't know whether I'm blind or stupid or both, but I did not expect it to be a New York-based company. They obviously are a New York-based company who has a factory in Italy, because that's what they say they are. This is the strap for it. It's got some really nice gold hardware on it. Comes in it did not want to be up there. Comes in a thingy, a thingamajigger. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. This is what I chose. I know, right? You're like, that's not very out there for you. The dust bag is actually really thick. Like, I'm surprised at how thick this dust bag is. But then again, I think the last time I had a dust bag, it was from a knockoff fucking product that was from China that I hoped was not a knockoff, and it was. Shakes fist at early 2000s eBay. Okay, this one is the Kira in light blue and morning grey. It is a mixed media bag, and I'm really pleased because, like, when I initially put in the green one and they said, oh, that's out of stock, I gave them a whole fucking list. I went, choose one of these, and because there were so many that I could have chosen, I was like, you just give me whichever one's in stock. So here it is, and as you can see, there's a little Teddy Blakey thing here. It's got the hold together strappy bit and a shitload of stuff. Yeah, so I have been given the mixed media one. So this is like a really thick canvas, which goes around three sides, and then you got the base with these little doohickeys. So this doesn't get dirty on my dirty car floor tomorrow, because this is heavy enough to set off the passenger alarm thing for not wearing your seatbelt. That's without anything in it, so it's quite a heavy, hefty bag. Just, you know, if you're gonna go, oh, I need a laptop bag, this is not gonna work. Okay, there is the cavernous inside. I did ask I asked if there was any inserts that they have for them, because obviously I know that Birkins, there's a whole fucking thing about inserts for Birkins that you'd like organisers, so because they're literally massive and you just throw all your stuff in, it gets all tangled up and stuff. But they do not have any such thing. However, there is a zip pocket this side with the little taggy thing, and then this side is actually two things there, so you can somewhat organise yourself, I guess. But it's heavy. It's a heavy, hefty bag. It's all made out of leather, apart from, you know, obviously the canvas parts. This is really soft leather. It doesn't feel plasticky. It smells like a good pair of new shoes. And the inside is like, it feels like suede. I don't know if it is suede, but it feels like suede. Like I could sit here and stroke the inside of this handbag for a while. Okay, so that is our bag. And yes, there was a strap that has fallen on the floor, and I will now pick it up. I'm not sure how to get the kinks out the strap. Is that, you just let it relax for a bit, or maybe wind it the opposite way? I'm not sure. Okay, there is a strap clip on the front. There. And a strap clip on the back. Though I don't know about you, but because of the size of these, I always feel like they look really fucking awkward because of the handles. So I might give it, like, it's a very nice strap and it's connects really well, but I don't think I will use it, so I'm just going to unclip it, but that's how it clips on and off. So it's definitely big enough for me, and yeah. Is she a weighty bag? Like, I'm worried that I'm going to fucking pull a muscle with this. I'm wondering, like, I'm sitting here like, I wonder if my laptop will fit in here, and yet I would not be able to carry it if it did. It would be too heavy. It's quite a hefty bag. Like, there's some weight to her. You're not going to lose her in the wind. Let's put it that way. Right, let's put her there. And this is a little extra that I very cheekily said, can I have one of those? If not, I will buy it, because this is fucking adorable. Tiny little bag charm, and it's a gold star. Look how cute that is. And you just tie it around the handle. It's not, it doesn't do anything. It has no use of any sort. It's just really cute. And yeah, it just says made in Italy on the back. So these are $19. I remember distinctly these were $19. I will look up how much the bag is and put it, you know, in. But yeah. So now I need to pack it with my junk, which reminds me, I need to go buy deodorant to go into it. I need to pack it with my junk. There we go. I'm ready to go to Brisbane tomorrow, and I am actually staying at the casino, so maybe they'll let me in now. This comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colours. There is a black, brown, and orange. The light blue, a dark blue, a red, and pink. And I went for the baby blue just because I felt like when the dirt got on this blue part, it would blend in better. Whereas on the pink, it would just be like, that's dirt. Because I knew that this would get dirty. Anyway, okay, let's pack her up to go to Brisbane. Okay, so me and the bag, we're just packing up the box that was on the floor, and I noticed another one of these. They put in 2. I have a silver one too. How cute is that? Look, there's a little... I think we might have silver instead of gold. Just, I was like, Okay, yeah, I think putting both on would be excessive. I know I'm crazy, I'm not that crazy. So I'm going to put the silver one on, and I might put this one on my current handbag, which is my fossil handbag in red, which I can't bother to go and find it. But this will suit. Hey guys, okay, so this is the second half of my Teddy Blake video. What I did, I think I described everything I was supposed to describe in the first half, but if I didn't, I'll do some more now. Teddy Blake makes really, really beautiful handmade, they are handmade, leather handbags, and it took me like 2 hours to choose one, genuinely, and then it was not in stock and would take like 3 weeks for some beautiful Italian man to make it. So I chose a different one, which was this baby here. Now, what I've seen on their adverts, because they do a lot of advertising on Facebook, again, this is another company that is stalking me around Facebook. Don't worry, I'll get to you. But yeah, I'm just moving that on so you can see the star. I'm not just being weird and putting this in the background because I really love my fossil handbag my husband got for my birthday. I put the other star because they sent me both on this handbag, and I think it looks cute with the red. I will link a couple of videos in the description of this man. I think he's South Korean. I may be completely wrong, I'm pulling that straight out of my asshole, but I think he's South Korean, and he hand makes handbags and breathe, like, I've watched him, the videos are so satisfying, honestly. It obviously takes forever, and it's all handmade with the hand stitching and the, like, this doesn't just come as a cut piece of leather. This has been painted to seal it. Like, somebody has to do that by hand on all the edges of this. Like, it just doesn't happen. So those videos are really satisfying, and you'll see how much work goes into one of the, like a bag like this. I'm not saying every single part of this is handmade. There are obviously going to be some okay, I'll tell you about this in a second. There is obviously going to be some machine stitching and stuff like that, but it's not mass made. It's designed to last, I think, is the point. And I know a lot of people are like, it looks like you've ripped off Hermes, it looks like you've ripped off so-and-so, but these bags are now timeless designs. There are differences on this to the proper designer ones that you will see around, and there are differences on all of their other ones. They're not copies, they are inspired by and unique. You will not find the identical copy of this with an Hermes label on it. You just won't. I mean, you'll find something much prettier made of, you know, calf skin and stuff. Right, anyway, I digress. I've gone back to Waffle Land. So last Thursday and Friday, I was in Brisbane. I don't know if I told you, probably did, because we went on the death march around Westfield. Teddy Blake came with me on the never-ending search for coffee at Westfield, and I was really worried that it was going to get dirty because the rain was biblical. We are very lucky in Grafton because we have a very high levee wall and it didn't break. I think it got to 7.8 metres and our levee's like 8.1, something like that. But the towns to the north of us were absolutely not as lucky. And I left Logan, which is just south of the city of Brisbane, about 2 hours before a massive flash flood came through there and closed down Logan. I was driving in terrifying weather, but at least I wasn't in that. So this came with me to Logan just before it flooded while the rain was being biblical. And I'm like, this is going to be a trial by flood for this bag because, like, as I got out of the car, I was under the cover, but I knew it was still going to be really wet. I was like, I should have picked a full leather one. because this is canvas. And I think I must have smushed her against a car or something like that, but I think it's going to come off. But that's my own fault for being an idiot and rushing around and smashing my bag on things. But I suppose it now looks lived in. The criticisms I have, which I while I was up there, I took this shopping, and yeah, the issues with having such a bag became very clear. Now, that it is heavy as fuck. I chose a big bag. They have smaller ones. It's my own fault. I forget that actually leather weighs quite a lot, and thick canvas weighs quite a lot. So I'm the idiot that chose the big bag, and I'm the double idiot who decided I don't really like this strap, and I should just leave it at home and not bring it and not have a shoulder bag instead of the heaviest bag in the world on my arm. But that's my fault. I chose the giant bag, and the giant bag weighs a lot because it's made of very nice things. My minor gripe. It's heavy, and I'm a weakling and a whiny baby. The other only thing, which is easily fixed actually, is that she's massive, and inside is not a lot of, there's a couple of little pockets and stuff, like there's a pocket here, but like, this is Mary Poppins fucking bag, y'all. Like, I'm looking for my things in it, and I can't find them, you know, so the recommendation that I would make to Teddy Blake is to make inserts. They can be thick felt, like quite solid felt, that sit in it so that you've got a organised section in the bottom of the bag, because it's fucking massive. But other than that, like, I went to the department store in Maya, which was literally across the street from my hotel. Couldn't walk that far because rain and also back. So across the street from my hotel was Queen Street Mall, where I also got accosted by a man who put stuff on the back of my hand. We'll get to that in a different video because, yes, I bought stuff from him. And two different people commented on my beautiful handbag. As a introvert, when I'm out, it was a bit scary having total strangers say, "Where did you get that bag? It's really pretty." It's my own fault. I was hanging out in the bag section of Maya going, ooh, over the ones in there. So obviously I'd run into other bag enthusiasts who also love the bag. So I gave them, you know, I said it's from Teddy Blake, and they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, they've got a website. And that's it. So I love this bag. I think it's beautiful. And if you don't think it's beautiful, I don't know what to say about that, because you're wrong. You're going to say, yeah, but I don't want to spend $600 on a handbag. And yeah, I see where you're coming from. I do. However, the bags that I have that have cost more than $400 are 10 plus years old, and they look chef's kiss still. Old fabric boy over here may be a different story, because obviously I can't be trusted with things that get dirty. I'm going to see if I can find out how to fix that. Yes, the price point is pretty high. However, it's not as high as your designer labels, who will be using the same techniques, because these guys all come from Italy and they've all been trained in similar fashion houses. They've been poached, some of these guys, from places like Dior, etc. By the way, the guy that I was talking about with the videos, he takes a Dior paper bag and makes it into an actual bag, and it is amazing to watch the transformation. It's fascinating and so satisfying at the end, and made me want one. And now I want to buy one of those Dior canvas carryalls, and they're like $4,000. So yeah, like it's literally a canvas carryall with beautiful design on it. Like, I mean, it's really lovely tapestry that a machine did. with Christian Dior splashed across it, you know. But it's 10 times the price of this, and it's made of the same stuff, like very similar level of leather and canvas and stitching and all of that, and this is a fraction of the cost. So you get the same sort of looks and the same sort of functionality with one of these as you would do with the Hermes, except it wouldn't be made of baby calf skin, just normal leather that came from the cow that you ate for dinner. So we're using all of the animal here. Anyway, I think I've waffled on long enough about these bags. I will put a link in the description. I think we also have a coupon code for you all. Let me see how much it's for, because I don't fucking remember. Okay, you get $30 off, which is USD, it's not Australian dollars. I think their website's all in USD, so if you see it going, it's only $300 for a bag, wait until you get to the checkout, because it's not $300. Yeah, it's in USD, so $30 USD off with the code TBALI30, which I'll put here. I will put all of their links for social media, etc., so you can see what they do. Hopefully, I'm going to have a look. Let me click on their Instagram, because if they make videos of how their professionals make these, it would just elevate how I think about them to the next level. They don't, and they're missing a trick. Like, they're totally missing a trick here. I mean, their handbags are very cute. Look, I'll look at me showing you the thing. Yeah, they're very cute, but I want to see how it's made. I want to see how they make the sausage. They should put those videos. Those would be amazing and so satisfying. Teddy Blake, I want to see how it's made videos. They would be amazing, especially for someone that's in fashion, or in fashion as in learning fashion, and finds making videos very satisfying. Get in your factory, film your workers making these bags, because I'm desperate to see it, and that would elevate your content to the next level, because people like me would be like for hours, because yeah, your bags are cute, but like I'm just gonna click past this. It's boring. I want to see interesting shit on my Instagram. Just saying. What do I know? I'm a backwater YouTuber with a tiny channel. Just ignore me. Yeah, so there's a coupon code, there's their socials, things like that. And hopefully, after they've watched this, they're going to go, yeah, okay, let's put some videos up of us making this stuff. Because that's the stuff I want to see. The finished product is beautiful. Like, this is lovely. But I want to see how the sausage is made. So give me that video, and also tell me how to remove this mark that I made on it, because that was me and I'm stupid. Would I recommend these bags? Absolutely. If you enjoy a good handbag and you need something beautiful but can't afford the Chanel quilted or the Dior saddlebag or something like that, have a look. And every month they have new stuff that they've designed. Just go and have a look. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop ranting and raving about this. They did not pay, like, I just want to make sure you know, they did not pay for this video. They did send me the beautiful handbag, and I did spend longer than necessary testing it for what is essentially a free item. But I actually really love this bag, and I think you guys, like, if you are in the realm of wanting a new handbag, these are the ones. Or the one, or one, no. I love fossil bags to the ends of the other. I have 5, I think, fossil handbags. I'm hoping to move into the more designer realm, but like I just said, the fucking normal totes that I really love from Dior are like fucking $4,000 or something. I'll put a picture of the one I really like somewhere here. Let me move over. I'm gonna put it here. But yeah, they're like $4,000 something. So like, I really want one, but Somebody needs to really fucking step up and sponsor a lot of videos to get that. Anyway, yeah. She's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl who's got a mark on her that I now need to fix. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know we've had a couple of sponsored videos this week, and it just happens that they all came at once. And it just happens that they all want it out at the same time. So this is what keeps me able, like, not this video, but like the other one, keeps me able to keep buying too much makeup. I'm looking at new stuff that I bought. By the way, if you haven't noticed, I've messed around with the Juvia's Place palettes this morning and I look like a friggin' tropical bird now. But hello. They fucking work. Yes, it's a terrible job. Don't, like, makeup artists, you're all safe. I'm not coming for your brands. Like, seriously. It's not happening, is it? Enough rambling. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm now going to go and make another video with a very, 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 very late Lumi box. And I'm also staring at the brand new Morphe stuff from their collaboration with Nyane. I think it's called Nyane, I don't know. And also, my intention was to film some of this video while I was in Brisbane, but I will put a little shot of how dark in the daytime the room that I stayed in was. And also my face looked like a troglodyte. I mean, it's bad to, like, I don't really like what it looked like today. I look a bit crap. But in Brisbane, that was that. I would scare children, especially including the hilariously bad light. I'll put a little clip so you can see. Okay, so I'll show you the pictures of this hotel room, just here. This is obviously my bag. She heavy, but she's also like fucking Mary Poppins bag. I have put so much stuff in this bag yesterday, and it just dealt with it. To the point where I didn't have enough hands to carry a coffee and a Coke, so I put my fries in the bag, and it held them upright. Like, they didn't fall over in the bag, even though you expect this big massive bag. No, they just sat there till I got in the car and took them out again because I didn't want to get grease on it. It's heavy though, so like the amount of crap that I have put in it today has been a bit too much, I think. Like, yeah, there's, you know, this camera for a start didn't need to be in there, but it was. Stuff like that. Anyway, I've had a couple of compliments on this bag in Brisbane whilst I was out shopping yesterday, which I did not take. Look, I don't even know what way to face. It's so dark in this room because, look, is rain. Is rain. Brisbane is rain. Fucking hell, I've talked a lot this afternoon. Oh my god, it's only this afternoon. If you've enjoyed this video and my rambling, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to like the video, and if you like fancy handbags, check out Teddy Blake, because I'm in love. Like, you know that I call things shit if they're shit when they send me free stuff. Looking at you, plushie. You know I would do that. But I enjoy a handmade handbag. Who wouldn't enjoy a handmade handbag? And, like, as someone that's doing fashion... Fucking hell, I'm talking again. Anyway, I'm going to stop myself. Stop it. Stop it. I'll speak to you guys next time.